What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJKillzown Jones, man, and yeah, LL just told Kanye to stop bitching on the Arsenio Hall show. Um, yeah, shout out to Big Dennis of High 97 posting the video. Y'all can check the link down there in the bottom of the actual video. And for LL, he jumped on Arsenio Hall. It's been a while since he's been on the show, since Arsenio rebooted the show. LL had to jump on because that kind of helped launch his career. And they were talking about, what music was hot and who he was listening to. And then he brought up Kanye. It's like, Kanye needs to stop complaining. And they kind of crack a couple jokes about him running into the sign with Kim K and him beating up people with the paparazzi and everything. And, I kind of feel like, with LL saying that, he's saying for him not to complain. I feel like that's coming from a place of wisdom because, when LL was trying to do different things, he didn't really focus on his music. His music kind of dwindled down. And, Kanye put out Yeezus. Yeezus was cool, but it wasn't, to a lot of the fans' standards, it wasn't good Kanye quality work. You know what I'm saying? So people looking at, looking at Kanye right now as a joke, or he's complaining about getting into the fashion industry. And, Steve Stout actually has said that the reason Kanye is kind of doing this is because he's not allowing himself to be stuck in the box. He's not stopping, he's not stopping his dreams. He's not just content with being a rapper. Like, being a rapper for him was, being a producer too was so hard to get into. So, people think that he should stop and just focus on his music. When he looks at everything, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Touch the Sky was one of his biggest songs, So, that, and y'all can see that interview with Steve Stout down there in the description. That's on my site. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to figure out why he would, LL would kind of throw some shade at Kanye. I guess, everybody just wants Kanye to make records like Bound 2, but Kanye wants to do other things and, make other things. And I feel like that's what happens when you get stuck in a box. You know what I'm saying? When people only know you for one thing. That's why I try to vary up my videos on my channel, because I don't want just to be known as that guy that talks about hip hop, that gamer that talks about one console or whatever. I want to be remembered for having a wealth or a bevy of content. I feel like with Kanye, he did 3 albums that were soulful. He stopped, did 808s and Heartbreaks, came back, did My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, which was a hip hop album, but it did have different sounds on it, but it was still hip hop at the core. And then did Yeezus, which was just all over the place. So, people really can't appreciate it like they did the first 3 albums, because they want Kanye to rap like he's still struggling, but he's not struggling no more. He's in a good place. He's been through a lot of different things. His mother passed and everything else like that. So, for LL to kind of do that to Kanye, whereas LL, LL, is the poster child for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He made it cool to be, that fly dude with the track jackets and the Kangos and the big chains and the big watches and the big, you know what I'm saying? He can make the same records over and over and over again. People will accept. He is cool with that. He can, make the best party records or the best posse records or the best, all around hip hop records as possible. Whereas Kanye wants to elevate his game. He wants to be remembered, you know what I'm saying, for more than just not overnight celebrity, slow jams, more than just the good life. He wants to make different records. So this is your boy, man. Y'all leave y'all comments in the description box below. I ain't gonna keep talking your head off. Y'all can check the video down there. Shout out Big Dennis once again. Shout out Steve Stout and shout out the Breakfast Club. The interview with him, watch that whole interview, is on my site. So this your boy DJKillzown Jones, man. I'm out. Peace.